Hello and welcome back to more Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 358/2 Days. This is, I believe, episode 36, and I know that for a fact because it's probably been like 5 years since I finished this game. I think Logan and I beat this back in 2019, and I've just been so goddamn lazy. Well, lazy, busy. I mean, I've graduated college, got done with that. I was really busy with work for a while, and now I've gotten a job in my profession that I went to college for, so that's been extremely nice. But it's been a mixture of not wanting to go through and edit hours and hours and hours worth of footage, and then all of that kind of happening. I've just not had the time to even think about sitting down and playing, and I've really kind of let my channel go over the last couple years. But I'm finally, I think, in a situation where I might be able to start getting back into it. So here over the last few days, I've been going through, and this is going to be funny because this is like smack dab, so like I got up to like episode 36 and then realized I had lost footage of like 5 missions. So I gotta get that footage back, and I was kind of like, oh dear. So I've spent the last couple hours going through and catching back up to day 225 in order to get that lost footage, because my next episode actually has me in the middle of a boss fight in Halloween Town, and I was like, how did I get here? I know how the last episode ended. So this is technically me from like 5 years after the previous video. I am alive and well. It's been rough. But no Logan today, he has work. Our schedules don't line up anymore really, so not to say that in the future we won't be doing Let's Plays together, but for the moment, the only possible chance for us to do that would be on Thursdays and Fridays, which today is not. So he is at work, I have the day off, and we're going to go ahead and do this. So, as I said, I basically lost footage from here until day 256, I believe. So there's about 5 missions worth of backtracking or recapturing that I have to do in order to be able to show everything off that I want to. With that being said, I have not optimized the game back to how it was looking previously before I lost all that footage, so it's not like the HD or semi-HD, whatever. Really, I'm just throwing this together so I can get that footage and the plot points in there. And with that being said, in order to powerhouse my way to get this footage, I definitely am not leveled up or anything. I just threw on an action replay code because I didn't want to have to play through all of that to catch back up. But with that being said, I am for the most part I'm ready to get that footage back. And I want to grab that real quick so that I can finish editing this this series and get it up. And then currently my goal is to try and get everything that I currently have on my hard drive edited and uploaded, and then if it's a Let's Play series that I've already thrown onto the channel, then I'm going to go through and finish that off, edit, upload that, and get it going. But if it is something that I might have recorded video for but never posted, I'm probably going to go through and purge it, unless it's complete. I think I just want to start off fresh because it has been just so long to get into things, and it's really, really daunting to look at all the different, like, half-finished projects and stuff like that. So I think it would, at this point, with any of these files, it's going to be a situation where, like, if we didn't start and finish it, it's not going to be something that I'm going to go through and, like, oh, I'm going to pop back in and figure out where I was going with it. This being one of the exceptions, because I had started uploading it, and unfortunately just lost one section of files. Hopefully, one section of files. But if that's not the case, I mean, I guess I already have a save that's most of the way there, so... hopefully it's not that big of an issue. You ever do challenges? They're good training. Try out Mission 58 challenges for starters. Nah. The good point is, yeah, I don't really... I mean, I guess I could get the level, but I currently have a replay code on that basically means that I can't die, so I'm not going to be really worried about it. I have more work for you. Depart as soon as you are ready. Alright, Carrier Ghost. A Carrier Ghost has surfaced in Halloween Town. Find it and eliminate it at once. Also be on the lookout for snowy crystals. We will embark. I should make this quick and get back home. Yeah, luckily because I was video editing, I didn't have to really pay attention to the plot to understand what was going on. So... Haha, got you again. Run away. Where to? Our secret hiding spot. Those kids are getting to be a real pain. What's this about a secret hiding spot? What are they hiding? Oh. That is my bad. I also had a different... Give me just a moment here. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I had a mission autocomplete. Otherwise, I was not going to get caught back up to this section within the next century. So... God, I forgot how bad this game looks blown up how it is. I really do wish they had gone through. I think if they had remade this on, in the 1.5, 2.5 remix, that it would have been extremely charming to play, because they had already done all the cutscenes. And I don't think it would have been too difficult to go through and try and get the basic combat. If not, maybe just trying to pad it out a little bit. Make it flow like Kingdom Hearts 1 combat or something. It was a kind of shame to just see that they just did cutscenes. Ah, Jack, I've completed the items you asked me for, right over here. Thank you, Doctor. This Halloween will truly be one to remember. No doubt. You really are informed this year. I've been drawing a lot of inspiration from the world around me. Very good. Keeping a keen eye trained on surroundings is critical for an inventor. Now, as you've been exploring, have you seen Oogie's 3 Rugrats? I hear they're up to something on the outskirts of town. Any idea what it is this time? Not a clue. Sally said she spotted them the other day. She must have imagined it. She's always being a worrywart. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright. Looks like there's a chest hidden back here. Not that it matters, but I'm gonna try and play it like I normally would. just with the caveat that I won't die. And I am sorry that I lost that footage. I think it has to do with probably when I clicked to record, I misclicked, and instead of recording, or it was either the idea that I was already recording and I accidentally clicked to record thinking I hadn't yet, or something, but yeah, it's just one section of gameplay, because I must have just not noticed it. It would have been like March 19th of 2019, and there's no way I'm gonna get that file back. But I really wish it could have just been the original. But, you know, you're still getting the story bits. So it is what it is. And as much as I would love to have just said, hey, you know, I lost this footage, here you go, kind of thing, that would mean that I lost footage on day 255, which is probably one of the more touching scenes, if I remember correctly. I don't remember exactly. I know the game opened up with day 255, if I remember correctly. It's called The Longest Day. I figured it was important enough that I could just go through and recapture what was missed. And besides, I mean, I've not played a Kingdom Hearts game in a little over a year or two now. I played through Melody of Memories. That was a fun excursion. Not a traditional Kingdom Hearts by any stretch of the mind. And obviously at this point I've 100% completed Kingdom Hearts 3 several times over. Not that I'm going to give my opinions on it right now. I will save that for assuming in the future I play through Kingdom Hearts 3. But there are plenty more games to go before I get that far, since I will be doing them in order. But I thought that this would be a nice way to play Kingdom Hearts again for a little bit, since it had been a minute. And maybe put me in the mood to start up Kingdom Hearts 2 sometime soon. Just have to see. Not that I missed the combat in this game. Granted, I understand that I've probably not developed this character at all, or originally, to that extent. I've not developed Roxas to be very effective in combat in the slightest. I do think I might give 358 a new shot in my own free time rather than as a Let's Play, and see if I have like a come to Jesus moment with it. Like I did with Chain of Memories. Because I used to be the same way with Chain of Memories, where I just absolutely hated playing it. And then I played like a ridiculous amount of it. And was kind of like, you know what, this game ain't half bad. Funnily enough, since I've been editing these, and I talked to Logan and I was making the comment like, you know, going through the footage, we dogged on 358/2 a lot. And I remember doing the same thing with 358. I don't think I did that in my Let's Play. In fact, when I did my Let's Play, I think is when I had my, hey, this game ain't half bad moment. But, he was actually making the same exact comment where he was kind of like, yeah, I think I could go back to 358 and try it. But recently, he actually had played through Chain of Memories again, and was kind of like, you know what? You know, Chain of Memories ain't half bad. Once you get to know, like, the slights and how the game wants you to play it, it's not too bad. And, you know, I'm kind of glad, you know? But, yeah, it's something that I'm probably going to end up doing. In fact, I have the game in my DS downstairs. Granted, I'd have to find a charger for it. between moving and everything, because yeah, I had to move for my new job. I no longer, oh god, at the time of when I was doing this Let's Play, I was still at college in the dorms. I've moved twice since then, so I still have some things that are quite not unpacked, and I'm gonna have to just figure out where some of that stuff is, including my 2DS striker. So once I figure out that, I might go ahead. It'd give me something to do on my lunches if I'm not too busy. I'm in a salary position now, so I don't necessarily get like an hour lunch where I'm off clock. I gotta be on clock at all times, but you know, it pays well. I'm pretty happy with it. I was starting to get a little worried that I wasn't gonna end up finding a job after all the work I put into college and everything. Which I suppose I can note here. I did end up getting a 4.0. So I graduated with full marks. Medals and everything. In fact, I got my degree right here. It's on my desk. So full marks and everything. I got my medals, my cap and gown. Granted, all of that happened in the heat of the pandemic, so I did not get a graduation ceremony or anything like that. But, you know, I was never big on big celebrations anyway. So it doesn't bother me. I'm just a little upset my parents couldn't have gone and seen it. Because I think, as of right now, I'm the only one out of all the kids, and that's including like my uncles and aunts and everything, who managed to graduate through college. So I'm sure they were all extremely disappointed. But there's only so much you can do. No one planned for the pandemic. I'm turned around. I don't want to go here. But yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to giving this another shot. I think my biggest issue with it is just like how long combat takes. Because you could sit on this screen for like 20 minutes and not make any progress. Because it just takes so long to fight each individual hard boss. And I don't know if that's just the way that I've built my character, if I just don't understand the panel system or what. So it's something that maybe, now that it's been a few years and I've not played through it since I finished the Let's Play, that maybe if I came back to it with a fresh pair of eyes and maybe looked into the panel system a little bit more to see if maybe I was doing something wrong or what have you, that maybe I would have a better time with the game. But hey, it's something I'll just have to look into. At the very least, if I'm playing on actual hardware, I shouldn't run into as many glitches as I have been with it. Because I've even noticed just recording now, and I've got a better computer than I did when I first Let's Played this. Granted, I am building out a new one. In fact, I got the case ordered back there. I'm ordering it piece by piece as a little congratulations to myself for getting this job. I haven't really spoiled myself yet. But, I know my computer shouldn't have any issues with, trying to record a Nintendo DS game at this point, especially one that's not trying to do an HD kind of re-render on the fly. Alright, this must be that search ghost. The carrier ghost. Double tap. Okay, cool. Just trying to remember what the lock-on feature was. All the controls are slightly different on this, and in fact, I think when I originally Let's Played this, I swapped the X and the Y buttons. Because they didn't flow correctly. I believe dodge roll and everything is on the Y button, and in the original games, it's all on the square button, which would be the equivalent of X on the controller that I'm using currently. So, or a DS, I suppose. In fact, is it? I can't remember where an X is on an original DS. I'd have to look that up, because I know it's different for each of them. And I'm wanting to say, actually, a Nintendo DS might have actually had the X button be at the top, and then the Y button be on the left. Because it follows the same format as like the GameCube controller, which had Y, the Y and X buttons, but the Y was the top one, and the X was to the right of that. But when you try and fit the same format as a normal controller and fit that like D-pad style format, they might have gone ahead and just swapped the Y over to the left and put the X up the top. I should know because I played Breath of the Wild. It was the last game Logan had me playing on his Switch. So, I should know this, but unless the Switch is different than the DS. I'll just have to look it up. Because I'm actually kind of interested now. All of them are different. You got PlayStation with X, circle, triangle, square. Xbox with A, B, Y, X. And then you got A, B, Y, X on a Nintendo Switch, but in a different position, I'm pretty sure. It should really just be standardized. Oh, come on. Yeah, they have such ridiculously high health bars. I wonder if magic would do any good. How do I do it? Would it be any good? Well, not if you're not going to aim at the right guy. Oh. Well, those were my only two fire attacks. Moving on, I suppose. Come on, get down where I can actually hit you. Oh, shit. Yeah, in fact, originally I thought I had lost the beginning of the level, and not several days. So I actually had found a save file from someone who had completed the game, and I was just going to redo the one mission. I was kind of like, I just got to get to the point where the boss shows up, and then I'll cut over to the actual footage. And then I completed the level, and I was like, that didn't lead to the boss, because this is it. This is the enemy of the level here. It's not like it throws something else at me after the fact. But I was kind of like, oh, well, how much did I miss? And then I was like, oh, I missed several days. Oh dear. Which happens. It happens. I'm honestly surprised I haven't lost any more files. In fact, I was a little worried that I had completely deleted the We Were Here Forever files. I did end up finding where I put those. And that is one of the ones that I will be posting online as soon as I get a chance to do that. Well, that takes care of that mission. Time to RTC. But I had thought I completely deleted those. Not that I would have been against replaying through We Were Here Forever. The good thing about We Were Here Forever, or at least the We Were Here series in general, is just the idea that it always has at least two people, and what you could end up doing for a replay of that is just swapping your roles so that you're looking at the puzzle from a completely different point of view. Granted, you'd still kind of get the gist of what you were looking for, but it does provide a replayability at least one more time in order to experience it from a different point of view. So I definitely would not have been against replaying that game. But with that being said, currently, and this one I did know, when I originally recorded that, we did not record the very first episode, and the reason behind that is because my computer completely crapped out and was lagging the entire video because I was getting a high encoding error. And I wasn't able to do anything about that to recover that. What I ended up doing was my laptop at the time, which it's still the same laptop that I have right now. Whoa! We got a mysterious enemy called a Tentaclaw. It's still the laptop that I have right now. It could play the game with no issues on like ultra graphics and all that because I ended up getting a laptop that was well better than what my computer is right now. My computer right now is like 8 years old, which is why I'm currently spoiling myself to rebuild it. But I just recently got a new AMD Radeon 7600, I think, XT, RT, whatever it is. A pretty decent graphics card. And it's dealing with the encoding now, and I was actually, because I have a ultra-wide monitor now, it was able to capture that full Baldur's Gate 3 on ultra graphics and encode and capture an entire ass video of that. Granted, it was a huge file for just 30 seconds worth of footage, but it was able to handle it and I didn't get an encoding error, so theoretically, if I were to play that in 1920 by 1080 over on my normal monitor, I might even be able to let's play something like Baldur's Gate without really having to worry. Which Logan and I are enjoying profusely right now. It is a really, really good game. We finally got through Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 after many, many, many times of trying and restarting and doing whatever. But it was worth it. Larian Studios did a great job. And they have with most of their games, honestly. I better tell Sayx about this. Because Logan and I have ended up playing, we randomly picked up Divinity 1 and 2, and we absolutely enjoyed those. And then that led to us playing through Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 finally. And now Baldur's Gate 3 released like a week after we had finished 2. So we just steamrolled right into it. It has been great. Are you going to have some ice cream? Shion? Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just tired. You want to sit down? No, I'm going to go. See you later. Okay. What? All by your lonesome? Hey, Axel. Where's Shion? She left. Huh. She's been acting kind of weird lately, don't you think? Maybe she's not feeling well. She'll be okay, don't stress it. If you say so. Hope we get some more vacation soon. We could all use that trip to the beach. Right. Yeah, poor guy. Unfortunately, whenever a beach is... Oh, what is this? No, no. Where is it? Got it. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Got some good stuff there. And we skip forward to day 255, the longest day. I might go ahead and cut here, though. I don't know. I sent Axel to Castle Oblivion last night on short notice to help expedite the matter we spoke of. I also instructed him to clear out our facilities there. We should RTC soon. And Nomine. Still missing, sir. Missing indeed. Wherever could she be? Why, Xigbar, it almost sounds as though you know. As if. What else? Somebody accessed our main computer without authorization. Somebody? Are we all gonna pretend we don't know who? Little Poppet's turning into a problem. I think you catch my meaning. Nonsense. I see no problem whatsoever. Well, apparently you don't. Something you find amusing? People see if people see with their hearts, Sax, then you're even blinder than the rest of us. Our plans remain unchanged. Axel, Roxas, and Xion will play the roles Kingdom Hearts has chosen for them. But sir, Xion, if we don't take steps... Take steps? How can you not see how perfect this is? Xion is marching right into the arms of destiny. The only steps we need take are two. Watch and wait. Oh, she went all the way to Castle Oblivion. What are you doing here, little girlie? You should not be here. My head. This is the last you'll ever see of these wolves, Xion. Axel. What are you doing here? Orders. Nothing to do with you. I'm not sure what you thought you'd find in an empty place like this. Don't lie to me. I know this is where I come from. The answers are here. Weren't you given some other mission? Can't just throw orders to the wind, Xion. Or else what? They'll turn me into a dusk? Not even a dusk. They'll just skip right past that and destroy you outright. Because I'm useless? No, I didn't say that. Turn around and go home, Xion. Axel, I'm remembering things about who I was. Well, stop remembering. Nothing good will come of it. I have dreams every night. You're in them, Axel. They sure ain't memories. How can I be a part of your past? Use your head, Shion. Can't fool me. We've met before, Axel. Right here in this castle. Have not. Go home, Shion. Don't keep Roxas waiting. Please, Axel, just help me. I need to know who I am. Hey, stop. Shion, stay out of there. She's not listening, man. Not listening. She is not going to like what she finds in there. I'm sure of that. Alright. Well, with that being said, it's been 36 minutes, so thank you all for watching. Once again, I apologize, but hello from the future. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the Let's Play. I've got, I think, one more recording that I'll have to do. So I'll see you all in just a moment.